Hello, everyone, and welcome to this lunchtime Power Boost meditation. And today, extra special welcome because we have live audience here at the Manhattan Meditation Center. So we are extra happy after 2 years of very low in-person activity. The meditation center is starting to pick up. More and more people are starting to come also in person by appointment still, but yes, very nice. So you all are invited to also come. Today, the wisdom of modesty. Modesty is a combination of simplicity, but also a certain inner royalty, a certain introvertness, a certain thoughtfulness, humility, but in the right understanding of the word, not submissiveness, but being able to put others in front or to let others go ahead. And there is a deeper wisdom in that. Many times we think, our popular thinking is, I should be first and I should talk loud and I should scream and then I will be heard. Those who talk most, those who talk loud, they are the ones who will get all the chances. And that may be true to some extent. But those who are aligned with truth, those who are aligned with their own deeper purpose, they in the long run are more successful. And at least they in the long run have much more sense of satisfaction and a sense of fulfillment. And many times, one friend of mine, she used to tell me that since child, she used to talk a lot, all the time talking. And she used to get opportunities and people listen to her and see her. But at some stage, she started her meditation practice also, and she became more quiet. And she said, I understood that when I talk less and listen more, I learn more. And because I learn more, my decisions are more substantial. My decisions and my choices are more accurate. And because I talk less, I have more time internally to think things through. And she said that is why my life took a different direction, which ultimately makes me feel more content and is steering more in the destination that I want to go. And so this characteristic of being modest and not always wanting to be first, and it has its own beauty in terms of character, but also in terms of the dynamics of life itself, and also in relationships. People who can put others first, it is a beautiful quality, and it invokes, it invites a silent, subtle respect from others. But also it invokes a silent, subtle respect from yourself. And even matter and the universe cooperates with one who is modest. Modest also means there is no waste. Modest means there is not that demanding nature. Modest means you are not picky till the detail and the detail all the time. Modest also means there is no selfishness. So there is much less waste. And so if we have a lifestyle of modesty, it also is reflected in what we speak will be thoughtful and of more value, but also what we think. Are we modest with our usage of our mental energy and not bragging all the time or shouting or screaming out loud? And in a silent way, it invites the respect from others and even from the gathering and from the universe in itself. But what is more important, it invites the presence or the company of God, one who is connected with the essence of life and of their own being, knowing the self as a spiritual being, just visiting this world, not to be anybody famous or to do something that everybody knows or to grab something, but just visiting with an attitude to contribute, an attitude to give, an attitude to enrich and empower. God will be by their side. That pure, giving, benevolent nature of one who is modest. And so there's a deeper wisdom there. Even you, if you check your own heart, if there are two children and you have something to give, one is bragging and loud and all the time wanting to show off, wanting to be number one, and the other one is saying, yes, you first. Yes, you first. Your heart will want to give to the one who is modest. And so this is a deeper wisdom. Now, modesty, we cannot fake. Well, we can fake, but it doesn't work. These are inner attitudes that only that need to be grounded in sincerity. And spiritual knowledge and spiritual practices help us to get in touch with that nature of quiet, serenity, simplicity, modesty. Being modest also means you don't take more than is needed. You don't demand what is not required. You don't take 10 mangoes when one is enough. Modest in actions, in what is used for the body, also for the self. Simple. Simple means royal. Simple means less waste. And in silent reflection and in meditation, we easily discover that the real self, the inner being, the higher being, the soul, doesn't really need anything from this world to exist. As a being of consciousness, we exist forever. Body has needs and body has its lifespan. But the one who is experiencing everything, the invisible visitor, guest, the soul, is timeless and imperishable. And so with that attitude of modesty, of not needing anything, we come here, and that will invite the highest and the best to come to us. Everything we will experience as a gift. A gift, an extra experience. Every interaction becomes an extra gift when there is not that needing or demanding nature, but that nature of benevolence and giving. So let us come back to that awareness of self as a invisible presence, invisible experiencer, the timeless being of light, as if sitting behind the eyes of this body, using the body as a vehicle. So take a few moments, let the body relax. And just remind the self of our existence at an invisible level, subtle, timeless, simple, being of light. One who has the ability to experience, to create thoughts, and feelings. I have an aim. Those are not abilities of the body, not even of the brain. That is just matter. But it is the soul who uses the brain, who uses the body to experience, to create thoughts, to use the mouth to speak certain ideas. And just come back to that essence, that serene, simple, pure, living light. The guest in this body, the guest on this planet, the soul. And I also remind the self of the wisdom of simplicity, the wisdom of modesty. It invites harmony, harmony within, harmony with others, harmony with life. And as we come to the end of this practice, we continue to reflect on this wisdom of modesty and simplicity and experiment with it in our talking and interacting with others, but also when looking after the body, Experiment with choosing more simple, decent things. Modesty. It invites harmony. It invites abundance. Thank you. Have a good day.